Running Band. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the fiddle. Well, how amazed would you be, by the way, if I just grabbed the instrument and started playing? Wouldn't that be kind of amazing? It will never happen. Unless it's a kazoo, right? So welcome everybody to the latest oddly begun episode of Tulsa Little Jam. We are slowly approaching, well actually not slowly, we're right in the home stretch of the end of season 1. So we're very excited that we made it this far. And I'm very, very excited about this band that we have with us, Alaska and Madi, standing right behind me. They're an outstanding group, and we're very, very honored to have them with us. Tulsa Little Jam, for the uninitiated, is a show designed, all the proceeds from the show go to after-school music programs to help the next generation of kids make their way out into the music world if they so choose. And it's not even just about playing an instrument or anything like that, and it's not even just about music. It's about arts in general and the importance of arts education in our schools and for our youth and for all those people who do not have that opportunity. We need to give back to them because arts are important for anything they choose to do in their lives. Whatever you hear to the contrary, I'm just going to say right now, they are incorrect. Arts help shape quality, well-rounded, open-minded individuals to help make this world a better place. So, with that, thank you very much, guys. That's it for our show. And with that, guys, we are honored and proud to welcome Alaska and Madi.
Oklahoma, where the rain falls down on the western plains. Towns are small, but my roots are strong. Lord, I gotta get back, it's calling my name. Some that say you're living in God's country. If you've seen a sunset here, then you'd know why. We're a mix of Wild West and Southern living. To find a better life, well, you just try. There's cowboys and Sooners and lonely late night crooners that play in every country bar. Rednecks and ranchers and country line dancers underneath the Oklahoma stars. It's the place that I call home that I miss when I'm gone, and there lies my Oklahoma heart. Well, Oklahoma people, we're all friendly. We've never met a man we didn't like. From Garth Brooks all the way back to Gene Autry. It's where country music stood the test of time. There's cowboys and Sooners and lonely late night crooners that play in every country bar. Rednecks and ranchers and country like dancers underneath the Oklahoma stars. It's a place that I call home that I miss when I'm gone, and there lies my Oklahoma heart. western plains. The towns are small, but my roots are strong. Lord, I gotta get back, it's calling my name. Take me back down to Oklahoma, where the rain falls down on the western plains. Towns are small, but my roots are strong. Lord, I gotta get back, it's calling my name. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
That was a campy little tune about Oklahoma.
This season of Tulsa Little Jam is presented by... Welcome back. Hey, Alaska and Madi, huh? How was that, guys? Alaska and Madi.
Thank you.
So, I mean, it's so refreshing because, I mean, we haven't had that much sort of down home, like just country on the show. So I was super excited to have you guys, and I was so glad that you came on board. And it was just really fun to, like, you know, people forget because it's such a part of this part of America. And so I had been having all these other genres and stuff so we can showcase the wide range of talent that there is in Oklahoma, but a lot of it comes down to like this great roots style country music, and that was just amazing, right?
Well, thank you.
Really
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It was really, really fun.
Gonna give us a big head. We're not gonna be able to walk out the door.
Yeah, we won't fit out. There's double doors and we won't fit out.
No, we won't fit.
At least you won't fall off your chair like I am. So tell me how Alaska and Madi started.
Oh, that's...
Long story. It's a long one.
We were 11 and 12 when we started singing together.
So it's been 13 years.
It's been a long time.
time.
Do the math. Go ahead. Cool.
And we met in a singing group called American Kids. Both of us were doing other things, and then we decided we want to sing. And we found this little organization called American Kids, and we both joined around the same time, and we absolutely hated each other.
Totally hated each other.
100% just hated each other.
We were fighting over a boy.
Yes, he's from Tulsa, and he lives in LA now, and he had a song on a Cox commercial, so he's doing better than us.
Yeah.
I find it interesting that you know so much about his current status still, by the way. 13 years later.
Gotta keep track. He didn't like either of us. It was a bad situation, but we were both fighting over him. And we got grouped together to sing a Christmas song, and we were like, no.
With the guy that you hate? Or
No, with each other.
Oh, okay, just you two. Okay.
I don't want to sing with her. And then we spent the whole day together, and my mom bought us belts from Old Navy that were matching. And ever since then, we've been best friends. And sang together.
Who knew
that is how women work.
Yes, you gotta buy the same
Belts from Old Navy.
Belts, and we're good to go.
If we say Old Navy 3 times, they'll become sponsors.
Ah, cool.
Old Navy, Old Navy, Old Navy.
There we go.
My pants are from Old Navy.
Where you at, guys?
Just saying. Just saying.
Okay, since we're giving free plugs to people that don't sponsor the show. No, but so after that, though, what became the genesis of that relationship, and how did that form? By the way, did you guys write songs about this dude?
Oh, no.
No.
No, he doesn't deserve that. No,
What kind of musicians are you?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's a great guy.
No, he really is.
I don't know. It's just so long ago. I mean, we were 12 and 11.
So,
We're like
it was just baby emotions. Just little tiny things, and then...
that's every emotion I have as an adult, by the way. So
Baby emotions?
it does not change. I am a 43-year-old infant. In linen shirts.
But you have your sleeves rolled up. So
I
you're an adult.
do.
Yeah.
So the audience actually styled me a little bit for this episode, which was pretty nice. But seriously though, how did the genesis of you guys? I mean, how did you guys start forming your sound together?
Oh my gosh.
Well, so when we were younger, we used to sing every genre together. So we would sing pop, we would sing gospel, we would sing country, we would sing musical theater. We would do everything.
Say punk.
We never did punk.
Ah.
We were into punk.
I did shave the
we
side
never-
of my head, but
yeah.
I never sing.
We were into
Mom,
it,
did
but we
she?
never did it.
Yeah, my dad did it for me. He shaved my head for me.
Did he shave his head?
No.
Lame.
He does have long hair, but he didn't shave his
Okay.
head. But no punk.
But yeah, so we sang every genre, and then right after we both graduated high school, we were bribed to audition for a show called The Voice.
Well, backstory.
Oh, yes, because that was one of my next questions. But
Yes.
continue.
Backstory, we had been on a show called The X Factor when it was in America.
You've done both. Okay.
Yes, and it was a terrible experience.
Terrible.
Simon Cowell was an awful person. And it was just...
I genuinely don't think I
Well,
should put
come
that.
on,
in the
doesn't
show.
any... Probably not.
Okay. Simon Cowell was not very nice to us. And, we had gone on stage. We were so young. We were, 15?
Yeah.
We were real little. And
we sang Gunpowder and Lead by Miranda Lambert. And he told us that we sounded like two young girls trying to sing karaoke in our living room.
And we were like
oh.
Oddly, I get that
honestly,
all the time.
kind of close.
We were in front of like 2,000 people, and we were like, oh no, that sucks. That's terrible. And so after that, we were like, we don't want to do this anymore.
Look at her face. She's just like,
Yes.
what a horrible
Yes,
thing.
it was
Yeah,
terrible.
it
It
was
was him,
mean.
and then him and Paula Abdul got in a fight. It was awful.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a terrible experience.
Because
They
of you
didn't show
guys?
any
I
of
don't
it on
know.
TV.
They didn't show any of it on TV, so we went through this whole, like, how long was it? 3-4 month process, maybe even more, to get on the show, and they never even put it on TV. It was so traumatic.
Oh my God, the episode itself?
Yeah,
Your
and
your
they
whole
never-
thing?
Well, no, we don't really know why they didn't show it, but we were basically just crying the whole time.
Yeah,
so
so
it was good.
bad. We were, little
It
things.
was good.
Aw.
So then we graduated high school, and our parents were like, hey, be on The Voice. And we were like, no, not again, not again.
I'm not doing that.
And they told us we could go to a water park in Texas called Schlitterbahn. And
Yeah, if we
so
did
we were
it.
like,
Sounds like a really bad college drink.
it's
Yo, I got some Schlitter bombs.
That was good.
well, it's a really cool water park.
It's really cool.
And we were like, okay, we'll audition if we get to go to the water park. And it has been 4 years?
5 years.
5 years
No,
since
probably
we
really
auditioned?
6 since we auditioned.
And
2014 was the show you were on.
yes,
Yeah,
and
we
auditioned in
auditioned in
2013.
I researched, Amira.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
And we still have not been to Schlitterbahn.
Yeah.
They taste great.
Yeah, and so that was that. And then we went on the show, but we'd sang with karaoke tracks our whole life. We'd never really
Yeah.
done anything like songwriting. We didn't have a manager. We didn't know how any of the music business worked.
Right.
And so we get out there, and everyone has a manager. Everyone has a PRO.
Everyone's
has a
playing their own
publicist.
songs
Everyone's
and
playing their own
doing all
songs.
this
And
stuff.
we're like, we just sang in nursing homes. We're not really even sure how we got out here. I took a plane by myself for the first time, and here we are. And so after that, we kind of got back home, and we did a crash course in everything that had to do with the music industry. And it was then that we kind of started shaping what we sound like today.
Okay, so in a way, you were really, truly formed just like a few years ago. Like
Yeah,
5 years
like
ago.
about
like
4
5 years
years.
ago.
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah, so where's it taken you since then?
Oh my gosh.
All over the place.
Yeah, we've gotten to play in Pennsylvania. We've gotten to open up for some cool people. Cole Swindell, a lot of pop country, mainstream country we've gotten to open up for. Chase Bryant, Old Dominion, just really cool people. It's just been fun to meet all the people and see people who actually genuinely love country music in other places. Because I always thought it's just here or in the South or something, and you go other places and they love it. It's awesome.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by
Pack up the van, find the next dive bar. Gotta sing tonight to put gas in the car. Well, it's 100 miles to Abilene. We're running on faith and hope, it seems. Trading broken hearts for neon beams. A life on the road is all we need. Singing songs from an old jukebox machine. To be a Saturday night cowboy's dream. To be a Saturday night cowboy's dream. Mama always told me I could do anything, so I thought I'd learn how to play and sing. But I never thought it'd lead me here, singing my songs no one wants to hear, trading broken hearts for neon beams. A life on the road Saturday night cowboy's dream. To be a Saturday night cowboy's dream. Trading broken hearts for neon beams. A life on the road is all we need. Singing songs from an old jukebox machine. To be a Saturday night cowboy's dream. To be a Saturday night cowboy's dream. To be a Saturday night cowboy's dream. To be a Saturday night cowboy's dream.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
I have a new thing, guys. Are you ready? It's a new little game I want to play. Word association! In post, it's going to go, word association, word association. Word association time. Alaska.
Yes.
Ponies.
Oh, God. Me.
Okay.
Wait, so what are we supposed to do?
Maddie. Papusa.
What is that?
What?
I didn't
know what-
By the way, I'm just trying stuff sometimes.
What?
It doesn't mean it's going to be in the show.
What is
What was I
like
supposed
that.
to associate that with?
I don't know. What
What?
do you associate papusas with?
I got no
it,
idea.
it sounds like a hummus, sort of hummus.
Oh, yeah, Greek food.
No, but I'm just going to let that be.
Okay.
Cool. We got it. It's fine.
This is a bad game.
This is rough.
I'm so sorry.
We're not good at this.
We were not warned. He said he had a surprise for us. I
In
thought
my
he was going to
defense,
give
I
us
had,
like
I
a
had one
cupcake
of
or
your
something.
one of your fans actually laughing at that. So
Oh,
we're
okay.
all good.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine.
Audience questions, everybody. Audience
He's
questions.
like, we're done with the word association. That's not going to fly.
We have a question. Oh, Kyle, you on the mic? Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't say how you did on The Voice.
So we were on Team Blake. So we did the blind audition. We had Adam and Blake turn around for us. We were on Team Blake. And then the next round you do is a battle round. So you battle someone on your team. And we lost.
Yes, we did.
So we didn't go
done
very
flames.
far, but we went far enough.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
Well, thank y'all. This next one's a fun summer tune called Runaways.
You gotta tell that old boss of yours that you're gonna need a few weeks off. Pack a bag up, throw it in the trunk. I got an old map, let's have some fun. I wanna see your baby blue chasing the sunset, going about as far as our old car can get us there. With the windows rolled down, we can soak up these summer rays. Well, you know I love being runaways. Ooh, being runaways. Ooh, turn your phone off, just leave it at home. You won't need it, we're about to roam through these small towns on Route 66. Tulsa, Amarillo, Bernardino, it don't matter. Wanna see your baby blues chasing the sunset, going about as far as our old car can get us, yeah. With the windows rolled down, we can soak soak up these summer rays. Boy, you know I love being runaways. Ooh, being runaways. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're runaways. We're just taking off. Don't tell anybody. We're not getting caught. Yeah, we're runaways. We're just taking off. Don't tell anybody. We're not getting caught. I wanna see your baby blue chasing the sunset, going back as far as our old car can get us, yeah. With the windows rolled down, we can soak up these summer rays. Boy, you know I love being runaways. Ooh, being runaways. Ooh, being runaways. Ooh, being runaways.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
Any more questions?
If you could go back in time and see any concert in the history of concerts, who would that be? And a follow-up question, who's on your bucket list to go see live sometime in the future?
I got that.
You
I
go
got that
first,
answer
then.
already.
You go first.
Well, I don't know, but I don't have an answer for the first one yet. Hold on.
This is very difficult.
First one, Etta James.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
yeah. Nice.
Second, Heart. Every time Heart comes to town, well, they've probably come to town since I turned 21, but they always play at the Joint, and I could never go. Because I'm 23, so it's been 2 years, 3 years,
2 years.
whatever. But before, they would always play, and I was like 19 years old, and I could never go. All right, let's go. I'm in, let's go.
I don't know. I think for me, someone I would have liked to see is Whitney Houston. I just think that would have been incredible. There's no one like her. There will never be anyone else like her. And then someone that's on my bucket list, that's a hard one. Selfishly, I want to see Cher. I love Cher so much. She's like my inspiration for outfits and life. I love her. That's my bucket list. Cher.
Did you see her in the last Mamma Mia?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I was weirded out by her blonde hair. That was weird. I loved Mamma Mia, the first one, so I watched the second one immediately.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
This next song I wrote with a fellow Oklahoman, Corey White, who lives in Nashville now. This one's called, Corey White, he's great. This one's called Cigarette Ashes. In a coffee cup holder, only 17, but wishing I was older. Oh, 90 miles an hour just to going where the wind blows. One hand on the wheel, the other out the window. Couldn't tell me nothing, I was stubborn as hell. Thought I knew it all, but I didn't even know myself. I didn't even know myself. Thrift store couch and a welcome mat. Just got hitched already, wishing we could go black. I can't believe it's real lights rolling at now. I'm only 27 and I'm wanting to slow it on down. was flying by, but I was too young to tell. Thought I knew it all, but I didn't even know myself. And it's funny when you're younger, and all you really want is to grow up fast. And when you finally get there, all you really want is to go back. Cigarette ashes in the coffee cup holder. Only 17, but wishing I was older.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
So, what is next for Alaska and Madi?
Right now, we've been playing a lot of local stuff. We've been trying to. We've done so many not local things for so long that I teach vocal lessons here in town, and I wanted to have a lot of students and kind of stay in town for a while. We have a house in Nashville that we go back and forth to every once in a while to write.
We've just been doing local stuff and just
Kind of
keeping it
experimenting. I'd like to do an album, our next album, be something totally different than what anybody would expect from us. So
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have an idea of what that might...
I don't know. I really want to do some gospel tunes. Like, I love gospel so much, so I'd like to throw some of that in there. And I'd like
What about heavy metal gospel?
heavy metal gospel. We can do some.
See, here's the thing. I like it. Never said I could do it.
Okay, that's fair.
you have long enough hair, you could get like the hair thing going.
I'm not
Maybe not.
Choreography is
Well,
not my thing.
You just have to buy it and see what
Okay.
it sounds like.
I like
Yeah.
I get 5%.
Okay, you had the idea.
Let's hear it again for Alaska and Madi, guys.
Take me back down to Oklahoma where the rain falls down on the western plains. The towns are small but my roots are strong. Lord, I gotta get back, it's calling my name. Take me back down to Oklahoma where the rain falls down on the western plains. Towns are small but my roots are strong. Lord, I gotta get back, it's calling my